One of my favorite things is how like people claim that I am a fake Latino. That's actually just the funniest thing. I love it. On the one hand, one reason why I love it is because that's a concept that only really exists in the United States. And they think like if you are like Latino, like you have like a parent who was from Latin America or a grandparent or even like a fucking great grandparent from Latin America, that makes you like an entirely different race and it makes you oppressed or something, which doesn't really make any sense. Like even if you're white, it makes you like some sort of special person of color or something. It means that you have a better perspective on stuff. Like I don't really understand how they rationalize that. And why would I want to be a Latino in the American sense? It doesn't make any sense. Like Americans just understand the world that they think that like in Latin America, everyone talks about being a Latino or something. I really don't get it. And then they also like, if they think that one, I am not Australian, something which I have never said I'm not, which I have made clear like dozens of times, or like hundreds of times really, and they somehow become convinced that I'm not Australian. That's like on them, because like I have like on my main channel, like what, 5 or 6 videos in Australia, including one where I literally go through my hometown and like film it and shit. So it doesn't really make much sense, right? But there's also the element of like, they think that like, if you're from a certain place, your opinion is worth more. For them, the evidence that I present, the quality of the arguments that I make, and like how well backed up they are by the sources and the evidence that I present for them, that doesn't matter. What matters is my standpoint. For them, the most important thing is just like, what is this person's identity? So apparently like my videos, the evidence that I present, the arguments that I make, the sources that I use to back them up, they are worth less if I am Australian rather than Latino or something. I don't think they understand these things, so I gotta make it clear. I am Latin American in the sense that I am a citizen of a Latin American country. Latin America is a region, okay? So I am Argentine. Anyone can be Argentine if they just move there and live there for a couple of years and then get citizenship. Not really controversial. You know, it's like a culture, a nationality, like a citizenship. It's not like some sort of innate essence. If you believe that, then you would also have to believe that like immigrants cannot become real Americans or something, which you're opening up a big can of worms there and you might want to back off from that one, buddy. And Latin America is a region. Argentina is a country in Latin America, right? So regionally, this is what the word Latin American is based on. So logically, I would be Latin American. Now, I don't say that I'm Latin American because is it relevant? What does it matter if I am or am not? But these people seem to think that it is. Like, look at this incredible Twitter interaction between a couple of amazing geniuses. You're telling me he's not even from Argentina? What the fuck? No. That fucking piece of shit. What? That fucking piece of shit? What? What the hell? Like, she's acting like she was deceived. Like, this is like insane. What the fuck? You didn't know? That's like 80% of the reason I hate him. What? So you wouldn't hate me if I was Argentine? Or at least in your idea of what an Argentine is? Because clearly I am. Immigration is a capital crime. And it's immigration that isn't even relevant to my work. Because I never claim, like, I don't claim any authority, in fact, because I live in Argentina. If I do claim authority, it's because I make good arguments based on tons of evidence because I've spent a lot of time researching the things that I talk about. That's all. Literally nothing to do. I could be from fucking like White Town, South Africa, full of whites, and my arguments would be exactly the same quality as they are now. Whether or not I'm Argentine or not has no bearing on that. So what the fuck are these people even talking about? It's on them if they think that like someone being an immigrant to Argentina rather than being born there means that their like arguments are somehow worth less. It's insane. And one of them like went on, I'm not going to bother bringing it up, went on to say, oh, I hate him because he claims authority on colonialism because he's like a poor colonized person from Argentina. And it's like, buddy, Argentina is a settler colonial state. Very few people here can claim to be colonized. And on top of that, no, the reason why I denounce people for supporting colonialism is because they support colonialism and I don't. I argue against colonialism. They argue for it. Nothing to do with their like personal relation to it. Everything to do with the fact that they advocate for it. That's the difference, okay? What the fuck are you guys even talking about? Like, these people don't know anything about the world. Honestly, it's insane. It really speaks to like the actual quality of the videos that I make, the arguments that I make, and the level of evidence that I use to back them up. That they have to come up with these honestly bizarre like disqualifiers to avoid them, to avoid actually dealing with them, because they know they can't. And that really says it all.